Indigo Gabbro, or Mystic Merlinite. If the sun hits it right, it has a kind of purplish tint to the gray area right there. It'll kind of have a little purple shimmer. The light's got to hit it just right though. So I wasn't naturally attracted to this stone, but actually the guy at the shop, the rock shop I was at, kind of mentioned something about it, how it, I don't know, can help, kind of like help dreams come true or magical or something like that, right? It's a palm stone, but you know, you could probably get it in some beads or maybe a bracelet, however, maybe a pendant. This is a palm stone. This is the only one I have. Like I said, not naturally attracted to the look of it, really. But I grabbed it, like 20 bucks or whatever. These palm stones are about 20 a piece. I think that's what I paid for this. And so my personal experience with this stone is grounding, yeah, grounding, but it had a massive effect. So in other words, I was grounded like on the ground, like laying on the grass, like grounded, just like floored, you know, but in a good way. So when you ground, it's kind of part of rejuvenation, just like when you sleep, right? So very powerful grounding, I mean literal grounding to the earth, which is healthy, right? You're connected, right? Just like a battery has a ground. Everything works better when there's a ground, right? When there's no ground, there's dysfunction, electrically speaking. So another thing, I felt this in real time. I noticed this working in real time with my imagination, like when I'm sleeping. So you wanna when you sleep, this is a great stone to have, you know, on your pillow, in your hand, whatever, in bed with you, basically, because it helps with imagination, in my opinion. So, you know, there's a few other talks on this, but it literally got to the specific, with me, the specific imagination, and it worked with that. It was really weird how it just kind of honed in on that, on the specific thought I was having that was kind of negative, and it just attacked it. So and so you notice it's two colors. Now anytime with a mixture like this, it's stones that are mixed colors, it's, you know, sometimes it brings about balance, but it's always like yeah, a certain balance, right? Kind of like the yin yang. So there's a balance there that's brought about. I mean, you know, ocean jasper is mixed, and jaspers in general. There's a lot of different mixed stones. Yeah, so pretty much just those two things. And you know, there's people say that black attracts the bad stuff, and different black stones. But yeah, my personal experience, yeah, it's a great stone to kind of counter, like, you know, I've heard other talks on it. I don't know if I want to agree with yeah, I think there's some I want to kind of agree with, like, but yeah, it's kind of about it not balanced necessarily, but it's kind of like, so black, not black tourmaline, black, well, the other black one, I can't think of it, not black jasper, black, obsidian. Sheesh, I was thinking, like, you know, the natives, they carve those knives and they cut with the obsidian blade, obsidian mirror. So that deals with shadow work. And this kind of might a little too, you know, so, but it's a great stone. Yeah, for sleeping, if you want to take a nap or at night. And earlier I was talking about the mirror here. Let me just touch on that too, but I'm talking about this stone, but I want to touch on the mirrors topic too. Actually, I kind of want to, maybe I should write some stuff down about, you know, the mirror being at the feet, and maybe I have some theories on that, because the feet, the sole of the feet, and the mirror and spirit, when you sleep, you know, your imagination. So, you know, the other day I had a kind of two strong dreams, not just, you know, not good or bad necessarily. And the night right after, you know, the following night, subsequent night, or the following night, I had more dreams, you know. So I'm like, what's going on? Is it, you know, is it here? Is it artificial? Is it natural? My first thought was it was artificial, but then I realized, I kind of recognized, hey, the mirror's at the foot of my bed here. And this could be something, because I've noticed that before with mirrors in general, being at the foot of the bed, and sleep in the spirit, kind of something coming through the mirror acting as the mirror acting functionally as maybe some kind of gateway, or I don't want to say gateway, but I want to say some kind of, there's definitely something to it, but I haven't thought about it enough to kind of nail it down. And yeah, it's not something I would really probably not do, but since the mirror, in this case, it's not facing the bed like this, it's facing it like this. So here's, you know, here's the bed, and here's the mirror, like that. So but yeah, I think there's something to it. So I think that was what was causing these kind of more intense dreams, or dreams that I remembered, you know, I recalled very easily, you know, so kind of strong. So that, and then this. Now with imagination, I know people say that, well, crystal quartz is good with imagination, but this is really good. So if you have issues with kind of like maybe bad thoughts, like let's say a negative bad thought, this would be really good for that, you know. This dealt with that specific thought very specifically. Is very interesting, actually, how it attacked that thought. It went right to the root, right to the thought itself, and it was playing with it, you know. So it's very interesting. This is a cool stone, Indigo Gabbro, Indigo Gabbro, Indigo Gabbro. I think it's found in Madagascar too, but yeah, just touching on that subject real quick. Maybe I probably will in the future get, you know, some wearable beads that are not, you know, as bulky. I don't mind carrying this around in my pocket either, but I'll probably get maybe I'll just get some Indigo Gabbro beads possibly. Try that out. But this is the only piece of Indigo Gabbro that I've ever had, and it's just fairly recent, fairly new, so I haven't really played with it too much. It's kind of cool stone. Very cool, actually.